Hello to my Aries. All right, Aries, let's get into it. We're in a full moon phase. Making sure you don't have anything on your internal scales that you're carrying for someone else on your internal scales. That could possibly throw you into a karmic cycle for years and years and years. All right, making sure you are balancing out your own internal scales so that you can see things very clearly, so that you don't make any impulsive decisions that end up backfiring on you. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Your sign rules first house. That's personality, that's temperament, appearance, self-image, first impression, self-awareness, outlook on life. Outlook on life. That's right. Let's get into it. So the moon that we're in, for those of you all who like moon phases, and this is why you want to slow down and receive the message. The moon that we're in is in Libra. Libra rules 7th house, and this is at the time of filming. So these videos are timeless. The videos are timeless, but you really want to slow down and pay attention. If you're going to pay something, pay attention so that you don't have to pay for something on the back end because you were holding on to someone else's karma and they didn't tell you what they were into. And then now all of a sudden you sitting there like, oh my God, I had no idea something was that deep, right? Libras rule 7th house. We're not talking about any Libras that you know, so don't get caught up in that. But Libra rules 7th house. 7th house is all about marriage, relationships, partnerships, business contracts, inner desires, and also enemies. You, Aries, somebody is in a relationship right now with the enemy, with your enemy. You're in a relationship right now. And if this doesn't apply to you, it does not apply to you. Whether it's the same sex relationship or opposite sex relationship, doesn't matter. You're in a relationship with someone who wish they could swap destinies with you. Isn't that a shame? You could be in a relationship with somebody who is sleeping with the enemy and could have been sleeping with the enemy for many, many years. Let's get into it. I've already prayed over your cards. Today is a great day. That's right. Professor put it out there in the universe. Today is a great day. Aries. So, before I lay the cards out on the table, I always pray over everyone's cards, specifically for every zodiac sign, just for clarity. And sources always give me a lot of downloads for every zodiac sign. If you want to have a balanced life, Aries, in general, you may hear me say this in other readings for other zodiac signs, you're going to have to get used to knowing that your moon sign is just as important as your sun sign. You're going to have to know that you cannot carry other people's karmic debt. If you're walking around carrying other people's karmic debt and not washing it off like you would wash off, the dirt, wash the day off of your physical body, you could be getting caught in. This is how some people get so entangled in their mate's family mess. Their mate isn't telling you everything. They're not telling you everything. And next thing you know, you hop into it, impulsively jumping to their aid, throwing on a super person cape to go help them with some mess. And next thing you know, you caught up in some mess that you had no idea. About. But yeah, specifically for you, somebody's in a relationship right now, and they've been in a long-term relationship, a very long. So singles, this not for you for right now. The whole reading is general for everybody, but this specific part, I'm gonna tell y'all when I get to everybody. This particular part is for a couple that has been together for a very long time. This particular part. It's time to take the rose-colored glasses off. Some of y'all are way too impulsive, jumping to the aid of a love interest that's been secretly wanting your whole life the entire time you've been in a relationship with them. Secretly wanting your family's wealth, secretly wanting your boldness, I keep trying to tell y'all, Aries, I don't know. 800 spiritual downloads, 800. Prepare for new. Okay, I can't make this up, Aries. Prepare for new knowledge. Prepare for new knowledge. This is an alert from your guides. Your angels are indicating that you will be receiving new information in the form of realizations, wisdom, and emotions. Sit in meditation and focus your energy on opening your crown chakra, the top of your head, in preparation for the divine light. Picture loving light flowing into you with ease through the top of your head into your entire being. You're about to close out the cycle with two energies. You're about to get laser focused. You're about to get laser focused. This is what I'm talking about, getting spiritual downloads. Somebody has been in a I can't even make this up. Y'all see me shuffling the cards. Somebody has been in a karmic relationship. You have been in a karmic relationship with some energies who have been resenting you. Listen, so you've been in a karmic relationship for a long time. And it's like you have been paying two energies. It's like you've been paying with your presence, paying with your money, paying with your time, two energies that have been distracting you the entire time, but they are being paid. This is why you couldn't see something, because the dark side of eight, remember the number 8. 8 is about sexuality, death, transformation, shared finances, inheritance, loans, occult, mystery, intimacy. You have been in a relationship with someone who has, every time they went into debt, had to file for bankruptcy. They've had to do something where they've had to pay out. They have made you feel like you were the one that owed them back. You owe them for something. You've been sleeping with the enemy for a long time. You're getting some spiritual downloads today. You're going to get some spiritual downloads. You've been sleeping. Y'all are too intuitive as a zodiac sign to miss this. But the thing that the enemy gets with you all, I'm telling y'all, Aries, if y'all don't hear nothing else in this reading, because the enemy knows how to attack every zodiac sign. I'm talking about your physical body, the enemy, your flesh, right? Your flesh, your carnal mind. It's through sex. Your ruling planet through sex, and it makes you stirred up with so much energy. It makes you want to fighting mad, right? But remember, emotions is a water. So this energy, every single time they wanted to manipulate you, they will come to you in tears. And what did you do? Impulsively go fight. You didn't care who you had to fight for this energy, but it was almost like I said, it's a karmic cycle. They haven't resolved something within themselves that you don't know about from their childhood, and you haven't resolved something in yourself. You still out here trying to save them or save whomever, and they are using you up. Something about their credit score, they blame you for that. They blame you for loans that they've had to take out. They blame you for their relationship with their kids. They blame you literally for everything, Aries, and you are not paying attention. But they about to get you caught, if they haven't already. Into their karmic cycle. There's somebody you've been in a relationship for a long time. There it is, Tower card. You about to have a Tower moment. If you're not already, you're talking about an awakening. Like you've been struck by lightning. Y'all got to come up out of this. The sex is so good. I got to say, all of this is so good. I can't even see straight. I got to go save this person. And they have been playing you the entire time. Listen, this was hidden in the Tower card is the first house and the 8th house, right? First house and 8th house. This is somebody who has always been ashamed of their sexuality. Okay, so if you're a person who is in the same sex relationship or whatever, their kids have been ashamed of their relationship. If you with you, they've always been ashamed of it. Always. And you're trying to save somebody. They never really, put y'all out there like y'all were together. It was always under some kind of a secretive whatever. Mystery. That's 8th house, some kind of mystery, right? Remember, 8th house is about renewal, sexuality, death, transformation, shared finances, inheritance, loans, occult, mystery. This person is in a karmic cycle with themselves. Everything about them is a mystery. Here we are in 2025. If it is a same-sex relationship, come out. I guarantee you nobody cares. If anything, it'll probably give people strength to live their truth. If it's an opposite sex relationship, even if it's an interracial relationship, and there are people who are like, oh, they don't believe in interracial relationship. Guess what? There's younger generations looking up at you all right now. They're saying, hey, listen, you know what? They're going to love who they want to love. Whether they different skin color, different religious background, whomever, it's going to give them the courage to do it. That's where you're putting your energy as prayer warrior into something. You have been in a relationship with somebody who has been using you for evil. Who has been using you for evil. But let's see what else is going to come out of this card. And keeping people apart. In a window of opportunity, they have been blocking you from a window of opportunity coming your way. All they have to do is come to you crying. Somebody did something to them. You're not investigating. You ain't paying attention. No, nothing. You just want to put on a cape and you want to save the day. Flying through the skies. Picking up, but you're inheriting their karmic cycle. And these two right here, you got two fire signs. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Two fire signs. Got you in an impulsive state of mind. But you're missing something, right? Okay, so I'm looking at colors. When I read cards, I'm reading colors. I'm reading numbers, all of it. This is yellow, right? Yellow. The sun is yellow. But what's hiding behind the sun would be is the moon. The moon illuminates that, right? So this energy is not necessarily a psychic energy that's using you, that you're in a relationship with, right? So they gotta physically see something. They feel like maybe you're not psychic, so you gotta physically see something. They're very crafty. I'm telling you, the devil is very crafty. That their demons are very crafty. So they feel like you're not gonna see anything. So they gotta work through the very energies that feel like it's gonna get you stirred up. They know just what to say to get you stirred up, and you're gonna just take the bait every single time. And have been taking the bait for years. Yeah, prepare for some new knowledge. You're dealing with a Virgo, earth sign. You're dealing with a Virgo. You're in a relation. Somebody is in a relationship with a Virgo, an earth sign. Who knows how to stir up two fire signs. Who are so obsessed with people judging them, they can't even rise above judgment themselves. So what they do, get into a relationship with the hot-headed energy, who may have money, who may come from a family with money, or certainly y'all can wear many hats because y'all are quite resourceful, right? Quite resourceful, right? Y'all are quite resourceful, right? So they were in direct competition with a Capricorn. These two right here who are apart, direct competition with a Capricorn, right? You're getting some spiritual downloads. But for them, you got to remember the judgment card is generational. So something has been going from generation to generation to generation, and you have been the one that's being used. Because you don't know the full story, and you keep being used, keep being thrown into a karmic cycle of being used. And the light is now shining on something. You're getting some spiritual downloads. What is the light shining on something? Because there's some physical evidence of something. Oh. Okay, so this person is holding something. This person is holding a wallet. They're holding something. They have a purse or wallet. They're holding on to some physical information. Somebody's holding on to some physical information. The light is shining on something, right? So somebody has something physical. Something has something in the physical. And somebody has been using some people as a pawn in the game. Here's a 5 of Swords here. Somebody has been like saying that this is what you have in common with somebody. Somebody has been saying that you and somebody else are, or you could have been 4 people. Who knows? 5. This is 5 of Swords. You and some other people. You're have a smart mouth, or Because that's kind of like with the Five of Swords. It's like a person who has, when you think about swords, you think about sharp, right? Like a sharp tongue, smart mouth, you know, flying off the handle with the mouth. Y'all know the terms. Y'all know, whatever. Y'all know what the terms are. But something is, something is coming down now. Something is coming down. That you all have been using somebody as a pawn in a game, in a mind game, causing them a lot of distress. But I'm telling you, it's the person that you're in a relationship with. I don't know who I'm talking to. You've been in a relationship with somebody who's been using you for years. They've been using you for years. Because they feel like you hold on to your purse too tight, like you're a tight wad. If that's not the term, y'all, please correct me. Y'all know I'm not above that. Please correct me. Put the right term below. But sources saying they feel like you hold on too tight to money that they want access to. This person is all about the money, all about the physical existence of something. They all about you not bringing something in fast enough. Now, I know that you all are a very resourceful sign. Y'all can wear many hats successfully at once. Y'all are I speak very highly of your sign. You all know that, right? You all are fiery, you all are driven, you all are leaders, you all are very passionate about what you all do, you're straightforward, all of those wonderful things, right? But something you all may have said to them at some point in time, like I said before, as far around money or something like that, maybe they're too, what's the word I'm looking for? Because this is a karmic relationship. You may have said something to them fiery. Y'all know how y'all can get, Aries. Sometimes y'all can be real blunt with people and saying some stuff. But this is somebody you said something to and they received it in a way that they've been vindictive. They just hold on to stuff. They hold on to stuff in their system and they use other people. They create friction with other people because they won't speak up themselves. So they play this manipulative game. So it's saying, yeah, you're dealing with somebody who is very meticulous. But nah, yep. See these two wands apart? I'm like, why does V keep coming out in these readings? Why? It's a Virgo. Then this card fell right after this. This is an earth sign. But something having to do with a Capricorn being used as a pawn in the game because somebody knew you. If they came to you crying about something, they would be impulsive. You would be impulsive. Now the light is shining on somebody's secret emotions about something that was hidden in the dark. Is coming to light. It's coming to light. What did I say, Aries? Y'all see me shuffling the cards. If you're in a same-sex relationship, this energy has felt ashamed and embarrassed about your relationship with somebody, with a significant other, right? That significant other has never claimed you publicly. Never. I don't care how long y'all been together. Most people, if they're in a same-sex relationship or even a straight relationship, they would say, this is my partner. Most people, whether it's you're a man that's dating a woman or a woman dating a man or a same sex, whatever, somebody would say, okay, this is my partner. It's certainly for whatever number of years you've been with somebody. You got 800 here. I mean, obviously you're not with somebody for 800. It's over 8 years. Something is over 8 years. And maybe y'all have been apart. Like y'all have almost been at odds at odds with each other for like at least 8 years. This energy is always stirring up something, and you're in a relationship with this energy, but this time they came at the wrong one. They came at the wrong one this time. They got you caught up in some mess, and they came at the wrong one this time. Everybody else could be confused about them, but they really came at the wrong one this time. Yeah. Because people are not a fool at all. All they had to do was make peace with who they love. That's it. All they had to do was make peace with who they love and how they love within themselves. They've been baiting you, their kids, grandkids, everybody that could bait into some mess. If they have grandkids, nieces, nephews, everybody into some mess for years. What if I'm concerned about this Four of Pentacles here? Because there's something else to this. There's something else to this Four of Pentacles here. Because this is a Capricorn here. Also, hidden right here in the Tower card is death, because also it connects us to Scorpio. Remember, Scorpio is renewal, sexuality, death, transformation. Death, transformation. They involved in some mess, and they got you tangled up in some stuff that you don't know how deep something goes. It's about to bring everything down. It's about to bring. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, Aries, drink your water, start going into prayer warrior mode. Every day y'all wake up without fail. You need to be asking God, God, expose every single spirit around me. Every spirit around me, I need you to show me, even if it's the person I'm lying next to in bed every single night. We just could have just finished bouncing off the chandelier. I need you to show me their heart towards me. I don't need to be caught up in nobody's mess. This love interest has been at odds with a family member. If the family member, with two family members, they've been at odds with two family members. Let me see. One of the family members, like you, could be an Aries. One could be a Scorpio, because they have been at odds with two family members. So Aries and Scorpio rules the Tower card, right? They have been at odds with two family members and have been using you the entire time, because they feel like you hold on too tight to your money, and they've had to pay for stuff in more ways than one. So they feel like you two, so they go around. Idle time, devil workshop. You got to remember, your card also is, the Emperor card is also the God card, right? So they've been saying, okay, let me see how I can fan the flames, and let me see how I can, boost their ego, and let me make them feel like, they're important and all of this in my life, but they won't claim you publicly. They may start doing it now because they sitting there watching the channels, right? Doing stuff behind your back. Right? So Source is saying to you, you have way too many gifts and talents. Your energy is too attractive to other people to keep dealing with this mess. It's time to cut your losses. It's time to cut your losses. Because what other information? Because this one right here thought somebody was a fool, because once people leave the circus behind, like once people leave a bunch of distractions behind, you don't know who has psychic gifts and who doesn't, right? Who can see, and what people's psychic gifts are, right? There's physical indicators of people. Y'all can do your own research if you want to, of physical marks on people's bodies that will indicate like certain gifts that people have. I'm gonna have to do a whole teaching on that. But Source is saying to you, somebody got you caught up in some mess that they have been doing since their kids were younger for money. And they got you caught up in some mess, Aries. You're in a relationship with somebody right now who's been doing stuff with their kids, as far as their kids, anything for money, anything for public recognition, anything for status, anything to make themselves look better on the outside. I feel like I'm talking about somebody who people may not have said they have, because since we're talking about Venus is also retrograde right now. So this person may not be aesthetically pleasing to everybody else. They may be pleasing to you aesthetically, because beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But this energy likes to dress up. So everything for them has to be around image. I want to be around the best looking people. I want to have this. I want status. I want to, at a point where you would split people up. You want to see stuff, relationships broken, and using your wallet, using your money to do it. To lower other people's self-worth just to increase yours, you and theirs. So it's some physical evidence people have, right? So one person has, one person is talking, but another person has, this one, somebody has something that's in a wallet. Somebody has something in a wallet. What's in a wallet? I want to see. Source, show me what is going on. Somebody has some physical evidence. Something is in a wallet. Something is in a wallet or a purse or something, because this person is like keeping something close to the cuff. Somebody's keeping something close to the cuff. Somebody got something and they're keeping something close to the cuff. That's why this energy is so obsessed with death. This energy, whoever you're with, they're so obsessed with getting rid of somebody, bringing a tower down on somebody, and they're using other people to do it. But trust and believe. Trust and believe that person is not worried at all. At all. Let me see. I'm telling you, when you know people's arms are too short to box with God, for real. I put 2 arms and using somebody as a pawn in the game. Let me tell you something. If it's physical evidence, it's already been sent off to federal authorities. So uncover that secret. Uncover that one. It's already been sent off to federal authorities. So uncover that secret. Since everybody's sitting around lost and confused about destiny swapping. Somebody was sleeping with somebody who wanted to swap your destiny. There's ways of lowering people's worth. You can humiliate. This energy is into they felt humiliated by a family member or 2 family members. 2 family members, I don't know whether they were hold on. So this is a person that you're in a relationship with, right? So whenever somebody was traveling, see this globe right here? Whenever somebody was apart from each other, they were doing stuff to humiliate one of their family members. And they are still doing it. But somebody has some physical evidence. That information is already gone. It's already gone off. It's already gone off because somebody took something too far. They played with the right one this time. They paid somebody to do something. They paid 2 people to do something to somebody. This is somebody you're in a relationship with. Right up under your nose. Let me tell you, and the ones that say they got your back, you got Leo in your face right now, Leo in your life right now. Like I said, it's a fire sign. You saying they got your back? Not with this one. Not with this one. They're not gonna have your back because you got some physical evidence that you can't even refute that. You got some physical evidence. Your love interest. Whenever somebody was apart, this is them and a family member was apart from each other. They've been stirring up stuff. They've been in competition with one of their siblings or 2 of their siblings. It could be 2 or 1 of their siblings. Like teenagers, literally. Even if, death is not always in a physical sense. So if something ends, like a job ends or relationship ends or whatever, something for them has not even really developed. It's just like, that is why you got to protect your energy. But it's something in here that's very valuable. It's very valuable in this wallet. It's not just money in this, but it's very valuable in this wallet that somebody has. What's in this wallet? If you talking about you thinking somebody got your back? Nuh-uh. Not with this. Somebody got some physical something. Somebody got something physical that's going to break your heart. You better get on top of something. Because you thinking right now, I'm on top of everything. I'm on top. You better sit yourself down somewhere and pray. If somebody is in a relationship with somebody who did not tell you everything. They didn't tell you everything. 2 people got paid to do something and they dragging you into a karmic cycle. You better sit down somewhere and get your spiritual downloads. So you thinking destiny swap is just somebody just want to be somebody else. Nah, the lengths that people will do to get to steal other people's destiny, and I'm talking about in people's whole bloodline to get somebody's destiny. You better wake up. Somebody is going to be just buzzing around. They won't hear what I'm saying until the tower falls on you. Then all of a sudden, you're going to hear it loud and clear. Somebody has some physical evidence. Physical evidence. The person you've been in a relationship with. Yeah, person you have been in a relationship with. Of something has been done behind someone's back. You can't buy your way out of some things. In case some people haven't figured it out, no matter how rich you are, you got a lot of rich people sitting in jail because they impulsively made a decision to end somebody's life, not having the full information on anything, abusing power. This, what somebody got access to, try to sit there and argue that. The person you're in a relationship with got you caught up in some mess, Aries, that you will be stunned. You need to move it along. Because they're responsible for some stuff. You have no idea. You need to move it along. You can be ride or die if you want to. Keep being ride or die. Well, I got to stick around. We've been in this thing for a long time. I got to see what it is. You better walk away. You better walk away. You better walk away. Yeah. They know that people don't care about them assassinating people's characters, talking about people behind their back. We don't care about that mess. They use their own kids. They would sell their own kids. Somebody in you in a relationship with, you may not, if you're in a same-sex relationship and they may have kids before you, they will sell their own kids. You better snap out of it. They'll do anything for money. Anything. So they're not above that. So something is closed out. Yeah, something is closed. You need to be on the rebirth side. You need to unravel yourself from a relationship with somebody. Go ahead and grieve the end of something. Because if y'all have been apart, this energy right here, there's something that's physically in a wallet. Like every time a family member or two family members were apart, this energy was doing something and using somebody saying, oh, you got my back with this, they've been doing it for years. You got my back, but they didn't have yours. Three of Wands here. You need to take a leap of faith. Get as far away from them as possible. And somebody gonna sit there curious. Well, I just want to see for myself. I just gotta see. Source has given you every sign under the freaking sun to get away from them. To get away from them. To get away from them. This is somebody you're in a relationship with. I'll get to the single people in a second. I know it's a long, pretty lengthy video. But this is somebody you're in a relationship with. Y'all in a karmic cycle, a karmic relationship. They feel like you worth more than they are. They feel like their worth is down here and your worth is up there. So they've attached themselves to you. And the way they get to your heart, if you've been paying attention and analyzing it, is coming to you crying about something. This person did this to me. This person did that to me. This person did this to me. That person did this to me. Like, at what point? Oh, they're a mess. They are a whole hot mess. A whole hot mess. What I say, y'all need to be putting your hands together, asking Source for clarity. You need to sit down somewhere and get you some downloads. Because while one person may have talked to authorities, somebody has physically already sent something in, and that's very recent. As of yesterday. As of yesterday. So, because this purse right here holds some stuff. It holds, it probably holds, what is it? Let me see. Y'all be so lovey-dovey in these relationships. Here we go, Moon and Taurus. Yeah, your dreams need a practical plan, meaning that you've been getting a lot of downloads to your dreams. Like, I feel like this person is lying to me. I feel like they're not telling me the whole story about something. Okay, bingo. Ding. You lying next to somebody who you've been knowing for years is not telling you the whole story about stuff. And so that's you just being willfully just, okay, I don't want to believe certain things about this person I'm in a relationship with. Ding. Hello. This time they took it too far with the wrong ones. This time they took it too far with the wrong ones. Because everybody else is afraid to fight back. No, somebody is fighting back. Somebody is fighting back, and they going straight head to head, fighting back. And they going for a win. They have physical evidence of something. What's in this bag? Because I'm seeing condoms in this bag. Somebody was cheating on somebody. These karmic relationships, I'm seeing condoms in the bag. I don't know if there's money in the bag. If it's money, it could be travel, like somebody, maybe foreign money where somebody may have traveled or something. Yeah, some people were paid to do something. Here we had 8 of Pentacles here. Mastering your craft, passion, diligence, high standards. Yeah, so somebody has been working on something for a long time. Something's a win. Let me see. Yeah, somebody looking for a fight, and that's what they're going to get. That's exactly what they're going to get. They threw you right in the middle of something. 10 of Swords. Yep. Complete, painful ending, rock bottom, failure, collapse, delete, defeat. Somebody threw you in the middle of some mess and did not tell you what they were throwing you in the middle of. Again. Could you imagine being in a relationship with somebody who's been doing something for years behind your back? For years. That you don't even have a clue what they've been doing. You sleeping right next to them in the bed and don't even know what they into. But if you slow down and pay attention, then you'll say, wait a minute, something is not adding up here. You need to learn how to start looking at things from a higher frequency. Somebody hasn't resolved something in their spirit. They haven't resolved something in their spirit. It's something that's out of alignment for them. And every single time they cry, remember, water is reflective. Every single time they came to you crying, Aries, I'm talking about boo-hoo tears crying. Water is reflective. You are ruled by Mars. That's the fighting planet. It's the energy planet. It's the sexuality planet. So this is somebody you sleeping with. Every single time without fail, they came to you crying. They were manipulating you. Because they knew that you was going to leapfrog off of something. You weren't going to ask questions. You was going to boing, yoing, yoing off of something. Somebody is in a relationship with somebody who is very, very meticulous. They know how to move people around like a chess game. They know how to play people, but they came up against the right one this time. They came up against the right one this time because these two right here, one of them has physical evidence has already been sent off. It's nothing you can say about because you don't even know what it is. This right here, somebody has already talked to somebody. You're in a relationship with a dark magician who loves to keep a bunch of mess going. Loves to keep a bunch of mess going. 8 of Cups. What I say, you need to be high-stepping it away from them. Walk away from the disillusionment. Leave behind. It's time for change. You've been holding on to some toxicity in their spirit because they haven't resolved something about themselves and their spirit for many years. At least 8. They haven't closed out cycles. They've been mad holding on to something that they did as far as their kids are concerned, for a long time, or something that was done to their kids for a long time, and you're in a relationship, keep trying to save the day, but it's, oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Listen, y'all, they stepped the wrong direction this time. They stepped in the wrong direction. This is the type of spirit, Aries. I'm going to tell you how diabolical they are, for real. This is whenever I see the judgment, this is a tower card, and I'm seeing the death card right here, because some already closed out. This is how diabolical they are. This is you in a relationship with somebody like this. They will pay people to hurt somebody and sit up in the person's funeral and put on the loudest performance. That's why when I see that stuff online, I'm looking at people like, okay, why are they crying so extra loud? Why are they so, putting on such theatrics? When they know full freaking well when the person was alive, they couldn't stand the person's guts. Now all of a sudden they dead. You the one that's the loudest. Man, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're very close to achieving your goal. They came up against the right one, though. Because this one not backing down, and this one going all the way in. All the way in. Shutting it all the way down. This person knows what they did behind their back. They knew who they worked with behind their back to try to bring a Ten of Swords situation to them. They know all of that. All of it. All because they knew they were holding on to something. Somebody got nervous. Oh my God. Did everybody get everything? They must have something. With such and such. Because your person was right smack dab in the middle of something. Right here. This right here. Always in the middle of some stuff. They messy, Aries. They are messy. Lord, I can't say it enough. They are a capital M with the messy. They the one that like to hold everybody's secrets. So they think, right? They the ones that like to hold everybody's secrets. And then turn around and try to use it against them and try to play a game of chess, and then come to you crying because they know you're impulsive. You're gonna jump off a ledge without asking questions. Somebody you're in a relationship with. They very meticulous. But they not the only meticulous one out here in these spiritual streets. They not the only one. Okay? No pressure. When you want more, don't push yourself or others to get more. Give more, or your pure and genuine self in life will immediately, effortlessly match it. Yeah. You've been carrying their weight for a long time, but you will be ending it. You will be ending it. It's not you may, you will be. Because this one right here, they like to play that role like they the one that's always in distress. Somebody's always oh, this person did this to me. Oh, that person did that to me. Oh, this. You're in a relationship with this energy. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. So, yep, they have been swapping destinies with you for a long time. You right under your nose swapping destinies with you for a really long time. So sit yourself down somewhere and get your spiritual downloads. Learn how to use your fire the right way. You are a prayer warrior. You come from a family of prayer warriors. That's a gift that you've inherited. You need to slow down when you are being manipulated. Recognize who, I'm telling y'all, Aries, it's going to save you. Sit down somewhere and learn how to balance it out. And God showed me every single day people's heart towards me. I don't care who they are. I don't care if it's somebody's infant. Y'all think I'm kidding? Seriously. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a goldfish in a bowl. I need to see everybody's heart towards me. Everybody. I don't need no surprises. I don't need no more tower moments moving forward. I'm not trying to carry anybody's karmic debt on my internal scales. I need to see it. I need to see it. I need to see it. Y'all need to get out of these relationships with these people who have y'all stuck in their karmic cycle. Like, what the heck? Listen, I don't know about y'all, but hey, listen, you better love yourself. You better take a page out of people's books that once you start looking at a situation and you start saying, okay, however long it takes you to wake up, look at a situation and go, okay, every time I turn around, this person is sneaky. They got me caught up in some mess. I never know the full picture until I'm there, like in the moment. I'm always shocked and surprised by something. I'm always having to clean up their mess because they didn't tell me something. This is big. This one is big. It's real big. That is what I have for you. Like I said before, learn how to pray and meditate. Ask God every single day, God, show me the hearts of the people that is connected to me right now. I don't care if they my adult kids, my spouse. I'm serious. My spouse, my partner, my manager at work, my business partner. I need you to expose my enemies. This is what this moon in Libra is all about. Remember, Libra rules 7th house, and that's also inner desires, enemies, business contracts, partnerships, relationships, and also marriage. Somebody that you are in a relationship with is getting ready to have to answer for a whole lot of stuff they are not going to have the answers for, because you got something physical. Somebody sent something physical. Somebody mailed off something. Not they mail it off. They actually hand deliver something physical. And somebody didn't tell you something. And you're going to be sitting there looking just bugged-eyed out. Like, what the, here we go again. How many times, like, that's what I have for you. That is what I have for you. Looking at your cards here. That's what I'm seeing here in the cards. That's what I'm seeing here in the cards. Let's ask them for my single people. For my single people, looking at your cards here, I see somebody moving. You have a window of opportunity coming across your path. Well, single and whatever your status is in terms of relationships or whatever. I see money coming across your path because it's something that you've been wanting to master, a craft, or you're, you have high standards in something, and something you've been wanting to work on for at least 8 hours a day. Something you and somebody have been wanting to work on because you know how to be very conservative with your time. You are a deeply spiritual person, and I'm talking to you wherever Aries is in your birth chart. It doesn't have to be your sun sign, just so we're crystal clear. But, and Source has your back. The Lion of Judah has your back in a situation. You don't have anything to worry about, but I see somebody physically moving. You got a whole world of opportunities in front of you. But please, y'all, start practicing asking Source, the Creator, through prayer and meditation to show you the hearts and spirits of the energies around you. You want to know if people don't mean you well. You don't want to look up 10, 15, 20. I'm thinking of the movie Sleeping with the Enemy with Julia Roberts. You don't want to look up and look at your life and be like, okay, you're looking at this, like they lived on a beach on a, the glass house, beautiful house overlooking a beach. You don't want to look up one day and go, gosh, you were such in a zombified state for over something else that all this person, they knew exactly which button to push for you. They knew exactly which button to push for you. All they had to do was come to you with tears in their eyes. But they met their match. That's ready to go straight up head to head with them. Listen, I keep trying to tell people, don't mistake meek for weak. Divine Source. That is what I have for you. Hopefully, this is helpful. See you all in the next video. Bye.